What's up, guys? Welcome to the Stats Free Sports channel. Here to give you my reaction to a couple of games today. The main game being the Bucs versus Packers, but I'm also on the back end of this video going to give you my reaction as a Falcons fan to my Falcons losing to the Panthers. So stick around to the very end. I'm talking about my Falcons and my perspective feeling about our loss to the Panthers. So let's get into it, guys. Uh, Bucks and Baker Mayfield go crazy today. Plain and simple. Baker Mayfield had a dang near perfect day, perfect passer rating, dang near a fully perfect game. 6 incompletions, 4 touchdowns. If he really needed to and wanted to, he could have easily thrown for his career high. He finished with, I think, 380 yards, somewhere around there, 378, something like that. But his career high passing yard is like 391, if not mistaken, from a couple years ago with the Browns. If he needed to, if the game was close and tight, he definitely would have passed that with ease. He's played phenomenal. Played phenomenal. And we've been hearing, talking, and seeing things as well. An analyst saying that Baker Mayfield and the Bucs, especially Baker, he's the best quarterback in the NFC South. I was having a hard time trying to really grasp that. I know he had good moments, had a decent career so far, but Derek Carr, Ritter, I thought he could have challenged him for it, but it's not the case. That's not the case. Definitely right now. And the Saints and Carr are rolling low key, silently. They're making some good moves and making some good plays and stuff, and some decent wins. But as of right now, you definitely have to say the NFC South leader, Baker Mayfield led Buccaneers are the best team in the South, and Baker is definitely the best quarterback, at least playing like he's the best quarterback in the South right now. But as far as this game goes, Joe Barry's defense, the D coordinator for the Packers, just got lit up, plain and simple. Normally when they lose, they've been losing by the rushing attack. They've given up a lot of rushes, a lot of big game rushes, 200 yards here, 150 yards there, so on and so on. But today was strictly Baker, was strictly passing. They couldn't stop Chris Godwin. They couldn't stop Baker, and it was just an all-out aerial assault by Bucs and Baker Mayfield. The Packers offense didn't play bad. For a lot of this game, the game was pretty close. They just couldn't keep pace. But, just the offense again was up and down, up and down. They have a nice start and it ends bad. Or a bad start, can't get going. It can't really find consistency with this Packers offense, especially in really two disappointing losses. Last week was a very disappointing loss versus the Giants. And this week, playing a tough Bucs team, they just got outplayed and outmanned. The defense couldn't hold up, and the offense couldn't keep pace. So, but Love had an overall good day. No turnovers, played pretty well. Just couldn't really keep pace with the offense. But as I said, Joe Barry defense just got torched. No question, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Baker was on fire. Chris Godwin was on fire, and that was it. Plain and simple, and the Bucs win today, gave them a little bit of cushion for the NFC South, and it also most likely ended the Packers' playoff hopes. Right now they're 6-8, same as my Falcons, and technically they're alive and kicking. They do have a chance, but the remaining part of their schedule is, it's gonna be rough, gonna be tough. They have to win now to even have a chance in the shoot. Them losing to the Vikings the other day, laying that goose egg, that was just that would kind of really to me seal the deal. Coming into this week, the Bucs game we knew would be tough, but it was winnable. But the rest of the schedule for the Packers isn't the easiest, so we'll see where it goes. But I would say the Packers are probably out as of right now. They need a miracle in my opinion to try to get into this playoff game. Next up, talking about my Falcons. Losing to the Panthers, I'm not going to lie to you. When I seen the schedule, I've been busy, overtime, all that good stuff, so I haven't really locked in prior to today's game. I didn't see the schedule, nothing like that. Just busy week. So I look at the schedule. We got the Panthers. Okay, should be an easy win. So I turned on the TV, 1 o'clock game. I turn it on. I see the pouring down rain. I said, "Oh my gosh, we're in trouble." The Falcons will pull a Falcon in today's game. And lo and behold, watching the full game, everything's going okay, back and forth, tight game. Our offense can't get going. Their offense can't get going. The Panthers, that is, they would score early, then they end up scoring eventually, and just They set up for field goals. Matter of fact, then halftime comes, we're up by I think a point, and then the second half comes, we're moving the ball decently, but just can't find the end zone. And then fast forward to, well, before you fast forward, you go to Bijan Robinson. A drive is going pretty well. We're moving the ball, and he fumbles. That leads to a Panthers field goal, right? Cool. All right. Now, to seal the game, to win the game, really, because the Panthers offense wasn't moving that well. We're in the red zone. Fast forward to the fourth quarter, and Desmond Ridder throws a nasty pick, an accurate pick to the defender. I don't know, man. I just like, man, I don't know what he saw. I don't know what he was doing. And I'm a Ridder the defender for the most part. I like him, and I always try to give him some leeway, give him some. I try to shoot him some bail, as the saying goes, But like, man, to play a decent game for most of that game, he played pretty well. Really, no mistakes, no major mistakes that really cost us until that interception there. It just killed us. And from that point on, we could not stop the Panthers offense. They drove down, game-winning field goal, win by 2 points. We couldn't stop Chuba Hubbard. And, my first thought was the defense couldn't stop him. Defense couldn't finish the game off and hold him up. But, man, the defense held up for the full game. They scored no touchdowns. They made 3 field goals and won the game that way. So, I mean, hey, you can't really ask much more from their defense. The defense had a couple penalties. We had them stopped on a second and long. We had them stopped on the third down as well, but penalties came into play. Understandable late in the game, murky game, I understand. So I'm not mad at the defense at all. But, man, that was just a tough loss. Along with Baker playing amazingly, it's like, bruh, we just took a big step back in the NFC South. Now the Saints are on fire. They're winning. So it looked like our playoff hopes, could be down in the dumps also. We're not low as the Packers, in my opinion. We do have a shot to get in since our division is so, the Bucs could, knock on wood, doesn't happen. But they're injury away. They're a bad stretch away from next game or two to really missing the playoffs, and us or the Saints winning the division. Hopefully it's us. But, as of right now, the way Baker and the Bucs are playing, they're rolling. So, it's just scary, man. It's scary just to like, man, we always find a way to just hurt ourselves. And Ridder was moving, he was balling, he was doing his thing, playing well, being a good game manager, and all of a sudden, lo and behold, a Ridder pick seals it and ends it for us. And that was a game. The defense couldn't stop him. Defense couldn't hold on to him, and that's what it was. That's what it was, man. So hopefully we can bounce back. Hopefully, the Bucs can go on a little losing spurt. It's doubtful though the way they're playing, but we'll see how everything turns out. But that's it for the video, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys next time.